Kasian kasian Salah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will introduce myself. My name is Sydney. I'm from class 12 Science. I want to explain about the Zipin dance. Zipin dance is a traditional Malay dance from Riau province, which is very deep-rooted and popular. Zipin comes from the Arabic word zaf, which means fast foot movement following the beat. The Zipin dance is performed in groups, accompanied by two main musical instruments, namely the gambus and marwes, which are in the form of mass drums. As well, through the poetry that is sung, the Zipin dance is also used as a medium for praising. Quote from the Riau Cultural Preservation Center by the Indonesian Ministry of Education and Culture. Zipin dance is known as a Malay art that is strongly influenced by Arab culture. The history of the Zipin dance began as an entertainment. Dance is balanced environments on the coasts of the Malacca Strait, such as kingdoms of Siak and Indragiri. This dance was brought from the Hadramaut, Yemen by Arab traders and Islamic preachers in the early 16th century. Because it entered the palace environment, the Zipin dance quickly acculturated real local culture. In every movement, Malay values and norms are inserted. Finally, this dance is often performed at royal ceremonial events. Before 1960, the Zipin dance was only danced by male dancers. However, it is development it can now be danced by female dancers and even mixed male and female dancers. The Zipin dance has undergone adjustment in terms of form and variety. There before, the Zipin dance usually has in its own division according to where it's danced. The two types of Zipin dance, namely Arab Zipin and Malay Zipin, are Zipin dance in Indonesian, Arab Zipin, also called Old Zipin, grows and develops in groups of people of Arab descent in various places in Indonesia, especially in Java and Madura. Arab Zipin is divided into two types, namely Zipin Hazir, Dewaris, and Zipin Gembus. Meanwhile, Malay Zipin is divided into Melayu Karaton Zipin and Malay People Zipin. Zipin Melayu Keraton is intended for palace circles such as those in the Siak, Sambas, and Pontianak. Thanks to being in the palace, Zipin Melayu Palace received rules that were adapted to palace rules. Meanwhile, Zipin Melayu Rakyat developed in Malay communicates throughout Indonesia and had freedom in local manners and costume. What is the function of the Zipin dance? At the beginning of its existence, Zipin art was known as an art that was used as a medium for praising. But But in its current development, Zipin is also used as entertainment, especially as means of earning additional income. Zipin dance movement pattern. Zipin dance movements are inspired by people's daily lives and their environment. The Zipin dance movement pattern is very simple. The difference between man and woman is only in the form of hand movements. This movement is carried out repeatedly. However, all the movements are full of meaning and peacefulness. The Zipin dance movement are number 1, Tato, 1, 2, and 3, which represents humility and respect. 2, Free, and 3, Shot, prioritizing and fire and patient attitude with balance. 4, The elbows are out, symbolizing a dynamic life. 5, Ice and the Wine. 6, Bar points represent determination and skills in facing trials. 7, Dancer clothing properties. Male Japan dancer wear the melee baju kuning cekak, musang or teluk belangak top, trousers, bottoms, champagne or side clothes, skull cap, and brooch. The champagne cloth consists of sticky cloth or songket cloth or sack weaving which is adapted to the location where the dance is held. For example, if it displays for the palaces or special guests, silk woven cloth is used. However, for regular entertainment performance is enough to use any stiff cloth. The female Japanese dancers clothing consists of a tebu kebaya, set cloth, or sarung, ederi, or siak songket, a tundung manto, shawl covering the head. The hair is a Malay band, pandan, and conget folded band, with a headdress in the form of a band flower or kembang goyang, other accessories, and earrings in both ears and necklace. Japanese dance is a traditional dance that needs to be preserved and encourages than national culture. Thank you.